Mr. Crockett, I gotta tell you, one of my favorite things is, seeing the construction of Rick's last robe. We've got some sneak peek videos, and we're gonna unveil it at the press conference this Thursday. And I didn't know this, Rick, but you actually had 3 versions of that same robe. You had one
Yeah,
done, I guess, in the '70s, another in the '80s. I was only familiar with the one from the '80s, but when they
the
went to recreate it, they said, "Hey, more like this one or more like that one." How about
the
that,
the
man? It's so nice you did it 3 times.
it's the first one I've lived ever made me.
Really?
The
Wow.
f the first one that Nature Boy ever wore, the character. Yep.
Man, I just, I love that story, and I'm glad that we're gonna get to unveil that, and, stay tuned, boys and girls, because we're going to be doing some really great things with that robe that are gonna benefit a lot of people. There's actually a chance where you might wind up with that robe. So,
Yeah.
stay tuned to the press conference this Thursday to learn more about that. It's gonna be a hell of a time.
Well, here's the deal to it, and the explanation behind why I had several made is it's white. It's actually white with purple, and it was really hard to keep clean. And,
Yeah.
in the old days, I wish I could tell you that I could just hand a robe like we did, as you've seen so many times, and someone would walk away with it. In the old days, Wall would take it and throw it across the ring. I mean, it's on a dirt floor or just not singing out "Wow," but it just, um, that was just a different time in the business, and the guys were wilder, and nobody was taking care of anybody's gear like that. Nobody had gear like that except me. So it was. I mean, I don't regret a minute of it, but that's why I had to have three made. One of them got stolen in Hutchinson, Kansas. I had wrestled Rufus R. Jones, and I walked up to the second floor of the building. Nobody there. A guy goes to the left. Nobody in the building but me and Rufus. And I looked out the window, and there was some kid was screaming. He had my white and that yellow and that white robe with the butterflies. Gave me the
Wow.
finger, ran down the street. Nice, huh?
You couldn't run fast because those robes weigh a lot.
Yeah, they do.
He had it under his arm with about five other guys. So I guess I had to check in somewhere and do something that night. Love
Oh,
Kansas.
I'm not gonna even ask.
I
Don't
love
even
I love Kansas.
ask.
Well, let's talk about some other fun things